right, man. Why don't you tell the people where you from, what you do, you know, a little bit about yourself.
Well, originally I'm from my mother. That's where it all started. I'm from here in Kansas City. I grew up here. Actually born in Hawaii, but grew up here since I was 2 years old. South Kansas City mainly. Graduated Ruskin. Well, you see, I express myself, you see, and all that sort of wrong.
So how long have you been dancing, bro?
I think it's ever since I first started. I remember when I was 3 years old, I would be 66, out there dancing on a dance floor in a bar with my parents. They were bikers. They had sawdust on the floor, and I remember being out there. That's my earliest part of dancing, but I didn't really dance again since that until 1976, where there was a car show at the Municipal Auditorium. He says, come down and see the Mechanical Man. And I looked at that, what he was doing. I said, I can do that. I actually did it. So I did it a little bit, and I was messing around with the robot. I never really showed anybody because I was too shy. And at 14, there was a friend of mine who danced, and he got me into dancing, but it was more generic what was going on. And then it was right around the time that Saturday Night Fever came out, John Travolta and all that, so I started getting into it. And then it was like probably just a few months, it was right during that time I used to, I went to some places and I saw how the brothers was dancing. And I like the rhythm, see, that's just the way it is. And so I started getting into doing it like that, and then a few friends of mine showed me some popping. And then the 80s came, I was in the Navy, and I was doing all that popping and stuff, waving back then. And always kept with it. And in 1991, I got saved and gave my life to Christ, and stopped hitting the clubs and all that good stuff. So I kind of cooled down on that, on the dancing a little bit. And years later, after I got married and actually got up to 215 pounds, somebody asked me to do some thing when I was about 39, 36 in their drama that they were doing, some dancing. I said, well, I got to get rid of this weight. That's when I started getting into health and nutrition, dropped a bunch of weight, and started dancing, and got back in the scene even heavier than in the popping and street dancing, even heavier than even when I was in it back then. To be honest with you, my main drive back then, when I was a young man in the Navy, and just before I went in, is that it got me girls. So I worked on it real hard. Wow. There it is.
Slamming beats and then we make this press is hard by the rising force. Scandalous men straight from the source. Juices shift and get so swift to and lift the mind. So then you find electric wire has dropped the bomb. This is where it all started from.
Come here, Pop. Wait a minute, it looks good.
switch here to a different mode.